We'll get into a little bit of that, but it's Wednesday. You know what happens on Wednesday. It's all about under reactions. Everyone's always overreacting to things and making judgments. No. What are we not giving enough love to? And I want to talk about something that I have addressed over the past couple of years, and then I kept being right about it. So I want to focus on something that was critical for Super Bowl winning teams, and that is the tight end position. It has been one of the most important things when it comes to success in this league. In fact, 7 of the last 10 teams to go to the Super Bowl have had all-pro tight ends. All-pro tight ends. I'm talking about the Kelce's, who's everywhere right now. George Kittle, Gronk, who'll be on our show, Zach Ertz. Why am I bringing this up? Because it's sort of silly to me that over the last 3 drafts, we haven't seen a lot of action at the tight end spot. Kyle Pitts, as we know, he went high, top 5 in 2021, but he was just one of 2 tight ends to go within the top 50 picks over the last 3 years combined. The numbers don't really make sense when you look at how important and pivotal this tight end situation has been for Super Bowl bound and successful teams. It's gonna change this year though, people. It is, and we're underreacting, I think, to this influx of tight end talent that we're about to see hit the main stage. Now, our buddy, Daniel Jeremiah, who we look to, and should we be paying or cutting him a check for all the times that we use Daniel Jeremiah's hard work here? He has 5 tight ends ranked in the top 50 overall, including 3 in the top 25. So this is as good a tight end class as we've seen in a really long time. I have a feeling that at least a couple of these guys are gonna make a big impact in the league. So I thought maybe we could get to know, do a couple introductions to some of these players, and let's start with the Utah kid, Dalton Kincaid. DJ has him ranked in his top 10 overall prospects after racking up 890 yards, 8 touchdowns for the Utes this offseason. Yes, Eric Weddle, this one's for you. He helped lead them to their 2nd straight Pac-12 championship. This dude is smooth, man. He is a route runner. He's got reliable hands. He's getting comparisons to Zach Ertz. And he really did put that skill on display in a big way when they had that game against USC. He had 16 catches for 234 yards and a touchdown. So he finished 1 grab short of grabbing the NCAA record for receptions by a tight end. Most mock drafts have him going 10 to 20. A lot of people have him going 16 to the Commanders. That'd be interesting. Some at 18 to the Lions. They have that hole to fill without Hawkinson. They're now in Minnesota. Wherever he goes, most people agree he will be the top tight end off the board. So it's a good name to know because this could be a Super Bowl champion. We have to give love to the tight end spot. Now, next up, we got to talk about the giant out of Georgia, Darnell Washington, 6'7", 246-pound monster, stole the show at the Combine. He ran a 4.64 40, and he makes insane grabs. I mean, this was a one-handed beauty. I think we have it. Maybe we don't, but here we go. And then we got this, Washington, let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. Washington has all the tools, and they've got a really high ceiling. He's only scratched the surface of what he's capable of on the field. He racked up 45 catches, 3 touchdowns over the course of 3 years at Georgia. So while he's projected as a late first rounder to a team like the Cowboys or the Bengals, whoever snags him is going to be betting on that potential and hope that, the production will grow to match it. Finally, the third guy I want to introduce everyone to, if you don't watch college ball, as I don't, and I really look to Daniel Jeremiah and sort of get into it after Super Bowl, Sam Laporte. We don't talk about him enough, okay? He's out of Iowa. Whenever you see a tight end entering the draft with that Hawkeye logo on his helmet, you gotta take notice. You gotta bookmark that. Dallas Clark, George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson. I mean, Laporte is looking to be the next in that line. The Big 10 tight end of the year, showed off speed. He was amazing at the Combine. Athleticism. You're watching him run a 4.59 40, the 3rd fastest among the tight end group. He's known for his ability to break tackles, make things happen with his speed after the catch. He's projected to go in the 2nd round right now, but it doesn't mean he cannot have an instant impact on one of these teams as well. And that's, by the way, just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to a loaded tight end class. So I cannot wait to see where all of these guys land. So